The next financial year, just weeks away, will be the first time for the so-called program-based budgeting to be implemented. And unlike before, this time round, sectors that do the same things are being forced to work together for a common goal.
Linking the money to the results. That's what program-based budget underlines, bottom line. Link the money to the results. But ultimately, whereas that is a good thing for planning purposes, budget execution still happens on item areas on the day-to-day expenditure. So the Ugandan, the woman, the boda man, the me, the you, the trader, interfaces with service delivery that the budget speaks about, not in a program manner, okay? On a personal level, with that teacher, with that health worker, with that road inspector, with that municipal council engineer, with that planner, with that. So ultimately, I think it's nice that we have the program discussion for planning and budgeting. Execution needs to get back and continue to strengthen those gaps at the spending agency level.
At the lowest end of execution of the budget is the reintroduced parish development approach that takes service delivery further down from the sub-counties to the parishes.
The previous programs, I think, were disjointed. And for me, that is actually the difference between the parish model and the previous programs. So the whole essence of the parish model is to ensure that we address that element of having programs which are disjointed, which become duplicative, and of course, which become less efficient. If you think of a youth program, the Youth Livelihood Program, if you think of the Women Fund, WEP, the target group is practically the same as actually what the parish model will be targeting. So what the parish model now does is to ensure that we leverage all these programs, all these efforts that we're having, resources, human capital, etc., and take the program to the parish, but in a way, target the same target group. Because in a parish, the target group will remain the women, the youth. In fact, as part of the guidelines, we are providing some affirmative action for special interest groups. And the special interest groups we are looking at are the women and the youth.
Starting July to September, government will embark on recruitment of about 5,000 parish chiefs, and the parishes will therefore start to fully function in October.
We currently have about 10,500 parishes in the country, and I think almost 50% do not have a parish chief. So at the beginning of the financial year, for the first 3 months, we shall be undertaking recruitment. Now, it is true, in terms of financing, our original plan was to provide about 500 billion shillings, 494 billion to be precise. But as of now, we are starting with a conservative figure of 200 billion. But that is just looking at only the 3 aspects which I talked about. Remember, like I said, the model has 7 pillars. Now, the 4 other pillars already have financing, which is actually already covered under the respective sectors. Because the other pillars are infrastructure. We are looking at infrastructure. We are looking at social services. Now, the whole essence is to ensure that whatever is funded by the government in a parish is done in a coordinated manner to ensure that they all complement each other. Because if you provide, infrastructure, this infrastructure should be helping in improving, transportation or market access, for the goods which are produced in a particular parish. If you are providing the social services, whether it is education, health, or water, they should be able to contribute to human capital, development, which of course in turn, contributes, to the other aspects of the model.
The parish model is not new, and it has taken many years for government to awaken to this approach. And this perhaps could be one of the key things by which the next 5 years of President Museveni will be measured. Ismail Ladu, NTV, Weekend Edition.